I'm Pastor Mike Custer, the pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Grand Forks, North Dakota. In Proverbs chapter 1, this proverb takes a rather negative turn toward the end of the first chapter, and Solomon basically establishes that there will come a time when people have gone too far with God and they'll come to the point of no turning back. And that's so sad that people would reject truth so long that they will no longer have a chance to respond to truth. But that does happen, and I'm afraid it'll happen far more often than we would really like to know of it or hear of it or see it. But in Proverbs chapter 1, the Bible says there in verse 20, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scornings, and fools hate knowledge. And this is really the problem, that people come to the point where they actually delight in their rejection of the truth. And they feel so clever, and they feel so gratified with the fact that they can lift themselves up and put themselves in opposition to God. And God says there will be a limit to this. And wisdom would teach us this truth. Verse 23 says, Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And this is a difficult thing for us to understand. Understand this is wisdom being personified, and when it is resisted and rejected for so long a time, there'll come a point where there's no remedy, and those who have refused and those who have persistently set themselves in opposition to truth will come to a place where their condition has no remedy at all, and there's no way for them to come back. And the Bible says, God said, wisdom says, I will laugh at their calamity. I will mock when their fear cometh. And they'll call upon me, but I will not answer. They'll seek me early, but they shall not find me. Wisdom will no longer be available to them. And the truth will seem so far away, ultimately, when people reject it after so long a time. What a sad, sad state. And it makes me wonder if even God would sort of have this same spirit towards those who have lifted themselves up in their folly, their foolishness against the authority of God, and then find themselves only disappointed and broken and let down at the end of that long journey. And God will say, I'm sorry, it's too late. It's just too late for you. And you have gone so far in the wrong direction, there's no remedy for your condition. What a sad state. May God use us to be a help to others before they come to that point, so that people won't. But it seems like in a lot of cases they will. They're insistent that they will, and certainly not everyone will listen to truth, but some will. May we be faithful at presenting truth to people, because some will listen. And some will come around, and some will be saved, and some will submit to the Lord. Sadly, so many will not. But at least some will be saved and will submit to the Lord. Be faithful as a witness for Christ, and don't be discouraged. Realize that, yes, there are many who will never submit to God, but there are a lot of people out there who will. And just keep on being faithful and share your testimony and share the truth with others. God bless you today.